welcome back to History of Gaming Metal Gear, another episode in the series. We now continue on to Metal Gear Acid. To catch up to where we were at this point in the series, let's talk about the games we've beaten. We've already completed Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, both MSX titles. And then we did a technical review of Metal Gear Solid on the PlayStation 1, and then completed the story on Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes, a GameCube title. We then played the PlayStation 3 HD re-releases of both Metal Gear Solid 2 and Metal Gear Solid 3, so that would be the Substance and Subsistence versions, respectively. And we wrapped up Metal Gear Solid 3 in the last episode. We now move to the PSP block where we'll be playing Acid 1, 2, and Portable Ops, and that means we're starting today with Metal Gear Acid. Take a moment and speak about this game. As we move into the PSP block of History of Gaming Metal Gear series, we will be playing Metal Gear Acid 1, 2, and Portable Ops. The development stories behind these games, including notes on the career of Hideo Kojima, are nearly non-existent, as it is mostly talking about Metal Gear Solid 3, and then working up towards the next chunk of his career, which will be Metal Gear Solid 4, so we have nothing to speak on Hideo at this point. There are seemingly very much... these titles are seemingly very much side projects. And that's kind of the case when you're dealing with handhelds, which isn't, a bad thing, it's just fun. So they don't have very big impact on the series as a whole. Metal Gear Acid 1 and 2 are both very much non-canon games in the series. Acid 2 even being debated as to whether or not the main character is even Solid Snake, or any other character from the series. Essentially, he could be a character just created for it. He's potentially a brand new Snake, if you will. Additionally, Metal Gear Acid 1 takes place in the year 2016, which makes it extremely non-canon, because it's 2 years after the events of Metal Gear Solid 4, which is just not possible based on what we'll see happen in Metal Gear Solid 4. This can't be the Solid Snake in 2016. Now, with Portable Ops, there is some heated debate as to the legitimacy of the story's ability to be canon. Some folks write off it entirely, while others let it exist within the universe's canon. I do say that the story in Metal Gear Portable Ops is not too big of a deal. I think it can exist within the canon quite fine. So we will play it, we will talk about its story, and when we talk about the story as a whole, I will be referring back to Portable Ops. So why am I playing through these titles during this history lesson of Metal Gear? Well, because if you ignore some elements of Metal Gear Acid 1 and 2, they could fit anywhere in the series prior to Metal Gear Solid 4 and kind of build up the legend of Solid Snake. They add myth and legend to what makes Solid Snake this legendary mercenary, this legendary agent that we've never... we know that he's legendary, but we don't get to see what made him legendary, except for his big entries into the series. Additionally, the truth really is, they're ridiculously fun. Even though they hold no impact to the overall story, they're still important games because of how new and innovative and fun the take was on the Metal Gear franchise. It was also the best versions of the portable access to Metal Gear franchise. I like that this is portable and it's tons of fun. And we're talking about Acid with that. So then why are we including Portable Ops? The story's good. I like it. Is it a big meat and potatoes part of the overall story? No, but it is a good, tasty pinch of seasoning, I'd like to say. You just sprinkle it on top of the overall story, and it looks good. The three games come out between Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater in 2004 and Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots in 2008. Metal Gear Acid in 2005, Metal Gear Acid 2 in 2006, and then Portable Ops in 2006 as well, but at the end of the year in December. The games range from 75 to 87% on Metacritic, and they were pretty well received. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the game. I'll go ahead and get it pulled up here.